Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at modern women shocked by men's honesty. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
If I were to tell you to text one of your male friends and say, hey, I'm now, what do you think would happen?
Honestly, let's do it. He's gonna be like, what are you texting me that for?
To uphold. Okay.
Oh, he's calling me. Hello? Can I be honest with you? I just really...
Point proven. Dude was not a true friend. He just wanted to get in her pants.
Natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural body all the way.
Do you think guys prefer natural bodies or BBLs? BBLs. BBL bodies for sure.
See, every single one of them said natural. There's no need to alter your body for love. Be yourself. If she isn't comfortable with Pop seeing her content, why is she posting it in the first place?
Not married, different last name, multiple baby daddies. But making a man a meal, oh, that's where they draw the line. Red flag.
Boys, you gotta be careful. When they make you a meal, then they have full power.
Excuse me, miss. I just want to say I think you're very beautiful. No inglés? Tú eres muy hermosa.
Gracias.
Nombre. Me llamo McQueen.
Your name is McQueen?
Sí. Nice to meet you. ¿Sabías que uno de cada tres hombres en Estados Unidos sufre de falta de...
What did you get for me? Just try to me in English, no problem.
Try talking English?
Yeah.
Do you want to stop this problem in America of men not...
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You don't want to help? How about this? You can make your efforts to help me, right? Help me by putting your number in my phone.
Okay.
Seems like someone's got a big crush on him, even if she didn't speak the same language.
As a man, you have to understand that we're so visual. As soon as we see a good-looking woman, we put her in goddess status. She's a goddess. Damn, like, that's why I push against don't pedestalize women. You treat them like goddesses, and they're not goddesses. They're not immortal, right? So it's easy for a beautiful woman to be treated this way. Why? Because men were visual. This is how we perceive reality. Like, that's why women, you guys wear makeup, you guys fix your hair, and it's easier for a woman to fix her hair than fix her stank attitude, right? So when we see a woman, and that's why I push, yo, be careful with the way that you perceive a woman, because she might be beautiful on the outside. And my grandmother told me this. She might be beautiful on the outside, and she's rotting on the inside. Ooh.
You can never judge a book by its cover, and that's what he's trying to get at here.
You are what you attract. Relationships are reflective. And you're basically trying to make the point that I can attract a higher caliber or quality of men. Then if that's the case, why are you choosing to entertain bums?
I'm not choosing. I'm giving someone a fair shot.
Right. So you can qualify to buy a big body Benz, but you're going to buy a fixer-up Pinto. But you got money for both. Yeah, that makes sense.
I've dated both sides of the spectrum, and neither worked out.
Right. Sure, man. So the only thing, let's just take your argument. The only thing that's common denominator about all of them is you.
Nope.
This is what it is, people. That's what it is. Attitude, lacking accountability. Just like most, when it gets too hot, they quit, cut, and run. She ran away.
He's spitting straight facts, yet she still refuses to listen and only looks at it from her own side.
Let's say you're the judge and she's been arrested on felony charges. Now you have to sentence her. When we were talking about the woman, you said that you would show grace and send her to someone like you. When we talked about the man, then you brought up jail time.
You know, as a woman, a man is stronger. In my mind, a man would be able to, don't look at me like that.
Oh my God,
But whether I put the woman in jail or the man in jail or sent the woman to a home, because as women, I wouldn't want any woman to be in jail for
what about the man?
I wouldn't want the man in jail either, but I'm just saying the man is strong. You guys are strong. You guys
Oh my God, are y'all hearing that?
So she's saying she'll send a woman home and a man to jail just because men are stronger?
You've got to be over 6'2". You've got to make $250,000 a year. You got to drive a really nice car. You got to You know, they've got this humble, nice, funny, sweet, alpha, beta, da-da-da-da-da. It's like, it keeps going and going and going and going sort of thing. And it's like, and what do most women bring to the table? Usually like a body count of 50, and they're selling purity, and they want to be a wife.
Women can ask for all the things in the world, but what do they provide in return?
Were you raised with your mom and father?
Okay. I was hoping this question wasn't asked. Mostly my mom, but as far as father figure, there were so many, and I'm not trying to put my mom out there. So, Mom, if you see this podcast, I am so sorry, and I do love you.
Hey, she loves you. She loves you, Mom.
It was just so many.
Even though you was in the streets.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't. My mom's dad wasn't in her life, and my dad wasn't in mine. And, so...
You're fine. Yeah, get her a tissue. Get her a tissue. Moms turn their daughters into women, and they turn their sons into adults. Fathers turn their daughters into ladies, and fathers turn their sons into men. The reason why is because fathers instill chastity into his daughters, which then makes her a lady. The reason why is because fathers instill discipline and decisiveness and integrity into his son, which turns him into a man.
It's important to have a father figure in your life for many different reasons.
How many celebrities that you know that's rich, famous, got more money than you gonna ever get in your life, is more beautiful than you ever gonna be in your life, and they're miserable? They don't have a man, they can't keep a man. They're miserable. Look at Taraji P. Henderson. She like 50 right now, famous and rich. Why are you unhappy? You know why? She has no and because you were made to pair with a man. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much degrees you got. When you're old and lonely, sitting in that mansion and there's nobody there for you to love, take care of, and you sitting on Instagram seeing all these couples, other couples on vacation, and posting all these and God gonna see this guy. That's what you really want. Okay. All this money don't mean if he's not there to share it with.
Okay, so
the money means nothing. The degree means nothing. You need the man. I'm telling my daughter the most important thing she can get in life is a good man. More important than your degree, more important than your career, more important than any of that.
Even after saying all these things, a woman will still choose money over love.
So explain, why is being a mummy's boy actually a good thing, or like why are they attacking the relationship between a man and his mother?
Because your mom is an insulation and a first line of defense when you deal with problematic women, if she's a good mom. You know, you bring in a chick that's a leech, right? She's not really adding too much value, etc. Your mom will meet that woman, be like, no, I'm good. Especially if her son is a higher earner, he has a lot to lose, etc. Your mom is going to kind of come in and like be a vulture on that chick. This is why so many women hate mommy's boys, because the mom, a lot of the times, is going to defend the son from women, because women understand women better than anybody else, and that's why I say women don't get along with each other, because they understand each other.
There's nothing wrong with loving your mother, and when you get down to the facts, it makes a lot of sense.
That's another reason why body count matters, because it's an evo-psych reason. Evolutionary psychology. If a woman has 10 husbands and she's sleeping with all of them, who's the father? You don't know. In the past anyways. Throughout all of human history, now you can take a DNA test, and in some countries, it's actually in France, it's illegal to get a paternity test in France, because apparently, according to the French authorities, it would be too destructive to society, because men would realize that they were there's infidelity and that the kid's not theirs. And that's a real fear for men, to raise a child that you think is yours. Women can't really relate to this one, because if you have a kid, you know with certainty the kid is yours. Well, you laugh, but it is a genuine, real fear. It's in our gut. If a woman's promiscuous, it's evolutionary psychology. It's repulsive.
Whether they believe it or not, body count does matter, and if she isn't gonna share it, it's time to move on.
Besides prettiness, what else can you offer me?
I'm gonna offer everything, like, what do you mean?
Men don't care about your broken promises of saying, I'm gonna give you everything. Okay, you gonna give me everything? All right, give me and then you out.
I'm my own person. I get my own money. I'm gonna do everything. I do everything for myself.
How does that benefit a relationship?
Because I'm gonna put into the relationship. Hello, you don't gotta do everything by yourself.
Who are you dating?
It be bro guys saying that.
So why you on a date with a bro guy?
Damn, I'm dumb.
Good looks aren't everything, especially when it comes to someone you want to date. Gotta make sure they're good looking inside as well.
Dear God, with all due respect, the new set of men that you put out here is not your best work. It's not your best work. You be on me all the time about doing my best, and this is not your best.
How do I say this? He didn't put out this new batch of loser men that y'all have to deal with. These men came out of your vaginas. The last generation of single mothers made these men. The last generation of single mothers raised these men. And now what do? What do? You don't learn a thing from the last generation of single mothers. And guess what? You become a single mother also. The next generation of women are going to be mad at you, because I'm quite sure whoever this woman is, she's a single mother also. And she's raising a child, male or female, by herself. And y'all raised them from kids to adults. That's why they're screwed up, because they were raised by single mothers.
Seems like another girl who's salty about her past and has to take it out on God. Maybe look at it from the other guy's perspective as well before ranting on TikTok.
The premise of the question is, who loves more unconditional? Now, I agree with you actually that you're making the argument that to enter into men don't have much of a barrier. And what men tend to be a little bit more selective with is giving out a relationship. I agree with that. Even though men are more selective with giving out a relationship, I think when you attempt to look at what women require to consider a man for a relationship, I think there's a pretty big barrier there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at how many men in society that makes up. The age range, you said he has to be in college with you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
21 to 26.
And do you have a race preference?
No.
And then 6 foot, yep, and he can't be obese. And then income was 60. Before we show this, what percentage of society do you think this man makes up?
We like 5%. Maybe.
All right, let's take a look. The results are, he makes up 0.71% of society.
Once she saw the odds, she was shocked, proving him to be right indeed.
I think there's also a lot of men out there that really appreciate women who are like smart and intelligent and like, you know,
for sure,
well put together.
And they appreciate the fact that you're smart and intelligent, but it's different from market value. Those are two different things. And it's so hard because women will go get that second master's degree, do a TED talk, and be like, Lord, where's my man? You're doing things that increase your personal,
bring it to the table,
your internal self-worth.
Love it like it's your favorite lollipop.
Yeah. So I have a ton of female friends, and a lot of them do some wild, crazy. Love hearing these stories, but I would never date them.
Just because she's smart doesn't mean she's pretty. Finding someone with both characteristics is a true gem.
I don't want beauty. I don't want beauty to raise my kids. I want respect to raise my kids.
But you respect yourself, right? Yeah, okay. You respect yourself, right? You respect yourself. So,
okay.
And y'all are virgins.
Okay,
so.
real quick. What's your body count?
I'm not going to tell it.
Oh, you're not going to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not none of your business.
Okay, cool. Well, if you were proud of your body count, you wouldn't mind telling it because
I'm very proud. I'm very proud. That's why I'm not discussing this.
Wait, you're very proud of your body count?
Yes.
Well, if you were proud of your body count, then you wouldn't mind saying it.
No, don't get it twisted. It's not that. It actually is a personal thing. Just because nowadays...
No.
Hey,
what's your body count?
0.
Oh,
yeah.
It was so easy for her to say her body count because she's proud of her body count.
If she isn't going to share her body count, how can a man trust her in other areas of life?
A man will sacrifice his life for his family, whereas she will sacrifice her family for her feelings. Red flag.
Putting your own feelings over loved ones is unfair in so many ways.
Women want, because that's what women all want typically, is a guy who is dominant, assertive, etc. You know,
so it's okay for a man to cheat, but not for like the woman. Like it's not okay for a woman to dress provocatively, but it's okay for a man to cheat.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's harder to do? For you to put on a skimpy outfit, or for a man to make a lot of money and be attractive to a majority of women and be able to even cheat? What's harder?
Why you do that?
Stop. What's harder? No. Because if you're gonna go ahead,
like what's harder or what's worse? Like I think it's worse cheating.
What's more difficult to do? Dressing provocatively as a woman, or building yourself up as a man to where you're even attractive enough for women to even want to in the first place, and then on top of that, having other women.
These ladies cannot handle the simple truth, no matter how this guy says it.
We celebrate things that are hard to do, right? Now, something easy, like you started your car this morning. Do you expect to have, I'm still talking, do you expect to have a ring ceremony and a parade for starting your car? No. So, we don't respect things that are easy. It is, hold on, Queen. Hold on, y'all already triggered. I ain't even got through the thing. Hold on, ladies, hold on. I'm not even trying to get triggered. I'm trying to tell y'all what we think. So, listen. Women can get, by a show of hands, who can get some tonight if you wanted it? Put your hands up. Every woman on this stage. Put your hands up. By a show of hands, put your hands up. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, let's get to it. Hold on. So the fact that, I got it. So the fact that every last one of them Every last one of them can easily, every last one of y'all can easily get some tonight if you wanted it. By the time if you post it on your Instagram, first pull up getting some to be 100 outside ready to get in this. It's easy for y'all to get. That's why we don't respect it, because if you being easy and you letting these you and they ain't put the time, the energy, the effort, the goddamn they ain't pour into you, they ain't empower you, and you didn't let this have your golden ticket, you're easy. And you ain't getting no mother parade for that. Keep your legs closed just like your grandma told you.
They really missed the entire point of his argument because they only thought about themselves.
Has there ever been a guy you wanted that you weren't able to get?
No.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing men?
Men, they'll date you, correct, but then when you also start getting comfortable, that's when they show that they're not. But men shouldn't be shit in the first place, because why are you putting on a whole persona just to be not in the first place? Like, you can't do all that.
If women are smarter than men, why
Which
do they
are.
If women are smarter than men, why do they keep believing men's lies and opening up their legs?
Because it's called manipulation. It's not opening up their legs. If I'm hearing something from man and I'm like, okay, first of all, why would you lie to me in the first place? If you're a liar, why are you doing that? It doesn't fall onto the woman, it falls onto the man, because what are you lying for? See?
Seems like this girl had some bad experiences and can't handle the truth. She got way too defensive.
Emotionally damaged people are always promiscuous. Let me say this again. If you are traumatized, if you are emotionally damaged, you are promiscuous. And do you want to know why?
Why is that?
Emotionally traumatized people require constant validation from others. You married to a woman who's been traumatized, abuse, abandonment, whatever. When you're not around her for too many days, she has to entertain another man because her trauma dictates constant validation. And constant validation means I must have a man in my personal space. You ever date a woman who was crazy about you? She absolutely loved you, so you thought. It was really addiction. Yeah. When you finally let her go, when you finally got her to stop stalking you, she ended up with another man like that. And your ego took a hit. You said, wait a minute. I know that woman was crazy about me. Climbed in my window, came to my... You understand? She was... She was crazy about your presence in her life. And the minute you distance yourself from her life, she found a replacement without a problem.
He's got a great point here. As soon as a man stops giving her constant attention, she starts to panic.
If we want the things that we want as far as men being providers, we do have to take a back seat. But that doesn't mean that I can't want the best for myself.
You can want the best for yourself and want the best for your kids and not try to get a PhD in psychology. You can do both. Why are you making it just like an either or thing? If getting a PhD makes you happy, get your PhD in psychology or whatever you get it in. Do not take the step further and expect that a man will give it the credit that you want him to give it. Get it for you and your kids if you want. Don't come over here and tell me how I need to value it.
Just like he said, why not do both? Life is too short not to go out and become the best version of yourself.
How do you have a community if you don't have families and children?
So I can't be a part of community because I'm not married and don't have
see, you just see, that's the problem number one right there.
Are you speaking
no,
to
ma'am,
me
hold
or
on.
in
I need you
general?
to hold on. I just asked you a question. You really don't have any dog in this fight as it stands. You don't want a man. You don't want any kids. So I don't know.
I said I didn't want a husband.
Well, whatever.
And that I didn't really know what your definition
of
a high value
but you also
man
never.
was.
But you also.
And so
you're not gonna talk over me. You also never asked me what it was. I've defined it many different times, but at the end of the day, you don't want. What do you want a man for if you want one at all?
Companionship.
Get a dog.
Bro's answer was golden. Get a dog.
How you doing? I just came over here because I thought you was beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, you're welcome. You know, you think I'm beautiful? Because earlier told me that I look like a pirate.
I can see it a little.
You can see it a little bit? Am I a beautiful pirate at least?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Now, I gotta warn you before we continue this conversation though. I gotta give you a disclaimer, you know what I'm saying? It's only right.
Stop.
No, for real. The last girl I was with, you know, when we got in the bed together and this and that, after we was done, she was like, oh, my hurt. And I was like, she'd still be alive right now if you gas me up. What kind of in the past have gotten inside? Like a funny?
Yeah, like a guy that's funny.
So you think I'm funny?
You are very funny.
Thank you very much. So I think I got a high chance of getting you know what I'm saying? I am very confident. Today, this is every day. You got an Instagram?
I do.
All right.
Lil Durk keeps it 100, and that's why his lines work on all the ladies.
Got some news. Tiffany's no longer my girlfriend.
Thank God, dude. That woman was the craziest person I've ever met in my
Oh,
life.
hold up. She's actually, we're engaged now. She's my fiance. She's no longer my girlfriend. She's my fiance.
What the hell, Mike?
I am so sorry that she's your fiance. Bye.
Oh my God!
Mike knows exactly what a crazy girl looks like and did not take it back after she knew. I can respect sticking with what you say. You guys have made it to the end. Like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.